The secret of intimacy is allowing your female side out. It's about allowing your tenderness to show gestures with your body that you're open and receiving with the person, and that you are able to express intimately and not hold back. And that is to not hold back your cuteness, your sensitivity, your fragility, your acknowledgement of the person, how beautiful they are at that moment that they're talking. Can you repeat that? Or can you not do anything right now? Just stay where you are. I just want to look at you before you keep saying anything else. There's lots of things that we can do with intimacy that is very, very beautiful. Intimacy is the gateway to tenderness. It is the outwardness of tenderness. It's the tenderness inside the body being outwardly expressed. And so intimacy is a beauty that is expressed both physically and through words, but also through gestures and body shapes and facial expressions and body expressions, postures. I can't stress it enough. Intimacy is delicateness in expression. It is tenderness in aliveness. It is gorgeous, it is beautiful, it should never ever cease. It's not about being condescending or lowering or softening your voice or anything like that. It's just about delivering how much you love that person and not holding it back without actually saying it. You can be intimate, say, talk about a conversation that's about a subject or even a difficult situation, but you can still be intimate. And that is simply to allow your body to feel the fact that you love this person and that you actually love and adore this person in that moment. And that's what intimacy is allowing what's inside you, what you feel about that person coming out through whatever it is that you're doing. Sometimes it's intimate words, but sometimes it doesn't have to be intimate words. It can be simply just a topic that you're talking about, but the intimacy comes through. Now, the greatest form of receiving love is through intimacy, much more than it is about receiving love itself. So for many of us who keep people out, the way to smash through that wall of China is to bring it through intimacy, because if you bring love, they panic that it may go away. They feel it, but they panic just in case they say, yeah, that's lovely, and it may go away. But the way to communicate love and to get someone to develop ultimate trust and tenderness back to you is through intimacy. The key is to not hold back. If it's there to be expressed, don't hold it back, because holding back is a poison in your own body. But you can also be intimate from a long way away. You don't have to be close to someone. It doesn't have to be intimate talk. It can also be a hot topic. It can be almost a little bit of a tense discussion, but you can still be quite intimate about it. Intimacy also brings about fun. It is always playful. It's always there, ever ready to pounce upon anything that you can make into something, and to change the mood or the tempo or the tension, or to lighten up with a different form of joy and bring a lighted moment to any moment there is whatsoever. Intimacy is the gateway to understanding the depth of love. And so there's no depth to intimacy. And it's very, very beautiful, because you'll develop very, very feminine ways of communicating. And it's very, very beautiful when we drop our guard and just become intimate with one another. Intimacy basically is the opposite of standing on guard. It's the opposite to being measured. It's the opposite to try and impress someone. It's the opposite to speaking eloquently so that you're liked or thought of as being intelligent, or coming up with words nobody else knows because you've read more books or whatever it is and you're just recalling, or you just happen to be more articulate. It just defeats all of that rubbish. It's just about being expressive and also including the other person in that expression and not leaving them out. As opposed to a person who is individual and always trying to vie for the topic of the conversation to be about them. No intimacy there. So they always bring it back about them, make it about their issue, they relate everything you say to something they've got. That's just no intimacy in that. That's no feeling for the other person. That's just you trying to dominate and control, because if it's not about you, you have to feel your emptiness. So intimacy is about not letting the self get in the way, understanding that there has to be space for the other person, and there has to be congratulatories towards that person, wows, awesomes, amazing, brilliant, superb. There needs to be a vocabulary like that that allows that person to feel that you are genuinely saying it and not just using words to be liked.